I live in a desert. It's a high desert, but it's still a desert. And my husband and I built a house. The house wasn't situated on the land quite right, so we had to dig a trench around part of the house so that the little bit of water that we get would actually drain away from the house. So when you'd open up the front door, you'd step out into a trench. That wouldn't work. So we built it into a pond. It was a fake pond lined in plastic with rocks and such. And we built a porch around it and a bridge. I had to keep the front door always open because our son then, Lucas, was 2 years old, and he was attracted to that pond. One day I was doing the dishes. I remember Lucas calling, "Mom! Mom!" "Yes, Lucas?" "I see the ant, Mom." "That's great, honey. That's good." "Mom." "Yes, Lucas. What is it, honey? What do you want?" "I see the ant, Mom." "That's great, honey. Good. That's good." "Mom." "What, Lucas?" "I touched the ant, Mom." So life began with the pond. Lucas and his sister had to be out there every day, gathering these little, like scuba divers down near the rocks, the little caddisfly larvae, or the little boatmen who would be skating across the surface of the water. There were, in the wintertime, rosy-faced finches and junco who'd come down to the water and peck little holes in which they could take their baths. And then one day, as if God himself had said, "Let there be light," and somebody just flipped a switch, we came home and there was an entire rock band of frogs singing in the pond. Where had they come from? There they were, frogs, and soon where there are frogs, there were tadpoles. And then one day, royalty visited our pond. The prince of nature, the predator. My kids were down at the pond. "Mom! Mom! You gotta come down here! There's a rattlesnake at the pond!" I came downstairs and looked under the bridge. There was a little 6-inch garter snake, all coiled up on itself as if to say, "There's a 5-year-old kid about to pick me up." And then a few days later, "Mom! Mom, you really have to come down here. There is a rattlesnake at the pond." There was the mama garter snake. She had just bitten into a frog leg sticking out of her mouth with a tadpole tail. And she seemed a little embarrassed, as if to say, "Thanks for the lunch," and then she swam off and disappeared into the flower garden. I realized that even in the desert, where there's water, there's always life.